What's going on, guys? It's the Outcasts and welcome back to another video. In this video we're going to be showing you guys how to take over Mushroom Cave, and we're just going to teach you step by step on how to basically build it the right way, as there's really no videos out there that I've seen on how to build this cave at all to even give me a hint on what I should do for this design. The biggest thing that I could come up with is to put a front turret wall and some towers, build a pretty big platform, teleporter, crafting station, an actual main base. And since this is going to be for an official design, this will be a little bit, okay, I should say this will be a lot different than my old designs, which means it's not all just going to be open this time. I mean, yes, it's still pretty open, but we actually have to have a main base, which we have not been having for these. So if you guys like this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and also leave a like. And also leave a comment on what you guys think about this video, what we should do different, if we should do more of these official builds. But anyways, now onto the video. So anyways, to start off, what you're going to do is you're going to get a platform of a 3-layer thick foundations. And you're going to basically do it from one wall to the other. But you also have to be careful with clipping, which I found if you actually use pillars, you can make pillars float, which means they can't just swim on by, meaning that they have to destroy every single pillar. So this actually does work on official and unofficial. This little area where I stack the gates for it to work on official, you have to put the BE gate on top of 1 layer higher, just so the clipping does not occur. And then go ahead and place your pillars all along here and basically just build it over, kind of like how I'm doing here. I don't think that you can do this on official, as I almost couldn't even get it to work on unofficial. But anyways, go ahead and just fill all of this area in with pillars, basically making a giant wall so they have to actually blow up just to get past it. Next, go ahead and get your hatch frame layout kind of similar to this. We skipped over every single 4 and then put another hatch frame. Yes, may sound a little bit confusing, but we went ahead and put 2 heavies on each and put 1 tech turret on each. Just don't fill it past the top behemoth with any more tech turrets, as it's kind of useless. Because a lot of people aren't really going to be soaking from the top, and they're going to be soaking from the middle or the sides. So, and because of the 100 turret limit, you can actually put more than 100 on this wall because of how big that it technically is. But anyways, just don't go ahead and put techs on the top unless you're on an unofficial server where the turret limit is higher. Next, I decided to go ahead and build a huge platform up here with vacuum compartments. And believe it or not, these actually are able to clip in this cave. At least from what I've found. Don't count me 100% on that, but from what I could see, they are able to clip, and the behemoth gates are actually able to clip a little bit into them. This actually does work on official. So I went ahead and put 2 little dino area storages over here for underwater dinos, and that area can fit probably 50 squids if you put them on top of each other. The other area can fit 200 to 300. It's such a huge area. But anyways, for these 2 front turret towers right there, all they are is really basic 2x2s, and well, they're half 2x2s, so they're only facing forwards, so it kind of gives it more of like a turret wall kind of vibe. And then here's the other dino area. Next, come to the back of the cave by this giant pillar looking thing, and go ahead and build a 10x10 layout for a base. And then right over here, we built a little area for a crafting station. I do not know exactly how big it is, but if you can make a pretty similar design, it should all fit out pretty well. But over here, if you come over here to the main base, over in this little corner, this is where our fridges are going to go, which is why we have it just completely wide open. So go ahead and do that. And then this is a huge issue that I actually came across, is how this cave is built, how the devs did it. The barrier is kind of messed up there, so I had a ghost to go in it because I placed it a little bit too close to the pillar. But anyways, I recommend you guys place it a little bit farther out. But it does work on official. You just have to be careful on how close you get it to the walls and stuff. Or you can just completely ignore this spot because they can't even they can railgun in, but they can't really snipe into the base, even if it's open because of the barrier. So you really don't have to worry about that. But just go ahead and just fill in this entire area with walls and build it 8 walls high. Next, go ahead and come into the cryo fridge area and place 36 cryos in a little pattern, kind of like this. Then I went ahead and put a little hatch frame on it just for decoration purposes. You can actually close it in with the hatch frame, so that's really up to you. Next, come over here and completely fill in this entire wall with just a ton of vaults. This is basically just going to be our main vault storage area, and then over here I went ahead and put a little bit more vaults. Next, come over here in the corner, and we're just going to do a pretty simple layout refrigerators, preserving bin, tech troughs, indie cooker, and then the indie grill. Then I couldn't really figure out what to put with this because this is really the area where that's all kind of messed up, even though I'm in Ghost, so you can't really tell. But this whole area is the area that's all really messed up, so it may look a little off, but it's not. So I went ahead and pushed this out one layer more just for my part of it. You guys may have it a little bit easier for you, and I didn't really know what to do with this. Next, I went ahead and put my Daddy storages right about here, as this was the easiest spot for me to put them. And then upstairs, I went ahead and put 13 2x2 personal rooms in a 10x10. Yes, I know that may sound like a lot, but if this is for official, you're going to want a lot of people to fit in the space. So I went ahead and put 13. You can technically fit 26 if you're smart with it. You can actually fit it a lot more. It's really up to you, but I only went ahead and put 13. Next, we're going to come over to our tech teleporter, and we're going to do a pretty simple design. This is actually like a lot of my other designs for the tech teleporters, which we're probably going to do a whole another design pretty soon, just to let you guys know. But anyways, I'll go ahead and build 6 walls high on this, and then we're going to do, this is going to be a 10x10 platform exactly like the main base. So it's going to be pretty basic. I put it up one layer too, just so we can access the underneath of it, to put the tech Jenny, just all the layering for it, just to make it so it's a little bit difficult to get to this if they're in the cave, because this is a cave damage cave, which means it's probably 6x cave damage, which would really suck if they can get under here and blow everything up. Next, kind of build a little box kind of like thing, and then go ahead and put the teleporter on top, put some stairs around, put the tech Jenny under, just layer it a ton so they can't really get in. But anyways, if you guys are watching, make sure to comment OCYT and I'll heart your comment. Anyways, all I did was just put some hatch frames, put some tech turrets, some heavy turrets just for defense and all that. And here's what it should look like after it's done. Yes, it says 100 turret limit, but it's all different because of how I laid out the cave. But all around the cave, as you can see in the background, I just put a ton of different cliff plats. These are very, very simple cliff plats to build. I don't really have to show you guys the design. If you just look at it, they're very simple and they cover the entire cave. Next, you're going to build your crafting station kind of like this. I'm not going to name how many resources there are, as there's just not enough time for me to say in under 10 seconds. But anyways, this is what it should look like. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We're trying to keep the videos pretty basic and not show every single step and every single detail on how to basically do all this. If you guys want us to go ahead and show all the details and stuff, let us know in the comments down below, and we'll be sure to go ahead and fix that stuff for you, or make an alternative, maybe do like raw footage links, just basically whatever you guys want. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like for you, hit that subscribe button, and comment OCYT. Don't forget to comment that. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out.